show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Toledo Rockets, taking on last year's national champions, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Rockets will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Gray. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And it's incomplete. Now, a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught. Completion. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
On third downs like this, only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job, eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second down. Single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Rockets have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. hard running there through a tackle. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Has a path to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Rockets line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Gray. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's McCord. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Let's it fly to the wideout. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Looks to the left, pass caught. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Swarm for the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense is coming after him. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Quarterback does a good job against this nickel coverage, realizing his options downfield are taken away. I thought he might try to force it downfield, but instead pulls it down, takes off, and picks up some positive yards. Now we got a 4th and short.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. 1st down and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Gray. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally tackle him down at the 1 into that catch and run.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of...
Touchdown, Missouri! That's how you finish a play. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff, goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's Gray. Throws it to the right. He makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Jones. Extending the play now. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Looking to pass, it's Jones. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And the Rockets will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his back. And it's caught. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Missouri offense headed back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick dart to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Rockets. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Powers through. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Gray. What a catch. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handing off on the draw play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. To throw, it's Jones. And it's intercepted. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they begin 1st and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Missouri. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
He's brought down at the 28. It's third down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He hands it off from the gun. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Jones. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
He finds his man. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of three. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Incomplete, so it's second down at 10. To throw, it's Gray. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense cannot be stopped.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Jones. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, a reverse. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The back's got it. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Rockets lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Toledo.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down here for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Gray. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaking free at the 35. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Missouri now in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They mix it up with a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a field goal attempt coming up.